It is back to school season. We are nearing the end of summer, beginning of fall. Some of you may be mourning that. Some of you may be really excited. I'm a little combination of both. But today I'm downstairs in the basement in our homeschool room. Throughout the summer months, this room has really become quite disheveled. Everything just needs a good once over, needs spruced up a little bit, wiped off, reorganized so that we are fresh and ready to start a new homeschool year. So today I'm going to take you along with me as I just go through that process, do some organizing, do some cleaning, maybe even a little bit of decorating. So come along with me as I get everything ready for a new homeschool year. All right, to get things started, I am going to begin with the job that I've been dreading and putting off the most, and that is organizing books. I know it's going to take me a good chunk of time and definitely some focus to just kind of get all of these books rearranged and put back into the order that I like them to be. I also have some shelves over top of our homeschool bar that house all of my kids' chapter books, and so again, just both of these areas need a little bit of love, and so I'm going to start out here because I'm dreading it. So as you guys can see behind me here, our homeschool bar area has really been used a lot, loved very well over the summer. This is a space that we use every single day. The kids are down here working on their schoolwork or doing experiments. We use this space all the time, which means that it gets cluttered very quickly. Earlier this summer, I already went through all of the cabinets and all of the drawers and kind of went through all of our curriculum and cleared all that out. I'll make sure to link those videos down below if you'd like to see those. So today is just kind of a quick pick up and wipe down. Yeah, as you guys can see, the summer has gotten away from us. I have not updated this calendar since May. Whoops. Alright, so I know I kind of keep taking my sweater on and off as I'm working down here. It's just goes with being in a walkout basement. It's chilly down here most of the time, but when I get to working, I get warm, so sorry. Alright, so I have you on the back side of our basement. This is actually a new space that I have been working on creating this summer. This is right to the left of our homeschool bar. This is just kind of this back cubby room that originally I thought could maybe be a toddler play area, but that just was not working out very well. They just really didn't like to be back here. And so what I've decided to do instead is I had this dining room table left over from when we moved. I thought that would fit here just perfectly. And so I've made this kind of an extra, space where kids can do puzzles or board games or homeschool, anything like that down here that they want to do. And so it's just kind of an addition or overflow of our homeschool area from the homeschool bar. Now, as you can see, it's a work in progress. You'll probably be able to tell that I'm still not quite done with all of the painting. I know it's been like an 8-month process, but I still have a few more coats of the trim to do. As I've said before, it takes a good 4 coats of paint down here, so it has just been a labor of love. So, still working on that, but I do want to get this space up and running so we can utilize it to start school. As you will very quickly see, I am by no means a home decorator. I just know what I like. I don't know what's trendy. I don't know what's popular. I just know what looks good to me. And I tend to prioritize function over form. So I will make sure something works well in our day-to-day life, and then if I can make it look pretty, great. So you will see that as I am putting these shelves together. I've been kind of trial and erroring around the room a little bit the last few days, just trying to figure out what I want to put where. I'm sure I'm going to change it several times over the school year, but for now I'm just going to get it set up and we'll run with it from here. Okay, so I know it may seem a little bit redundant. I'm over here swapping out bins. As you can see, I purchased these black kind of charcoal colored bins off of Amazon. They are exactly the same thing as the bins I had over here before, but these are more of a bronze color. Earlier in the summer, I robbed Peter to pay Paul, and I took these from the toddler's play area where they were housing toys, and I used them to put the kids' supplies. And so I definitely needed another set of 4s, and I really liked the black, just aesthetically a little bit better for this corner. Kind of goes with the black countertop and the chalkboards and things like that. So I am just literally swapping supplies from the bronze bins into the black bins. Each one of the kids have a couple cubbies over here. This is where we house our day-to-day curriculum, the workbooks and things that we use every single day around here. It is each one of my older kids' jobs to keep their curriculum organized and in their cubby. Any supplies that they want to have is really up to them. So what they put over here is their responsibility to take care of and keep clean. So I'm not going to go through any of this. I'm just literally moving it from one bin to the other. Alright, so something else I'm so excited to share with you today is a product that Ashley from Ashley's Homestead on Etsy sent me. So sweet of her. These are paper books where she wrote Ralston Heritage Academy, which is the name of our homeschool. And they are wrapped in twine and lace, burlap. They're just adorable. And so I'm so excited to have these to decorate in our schoolroom this year. It was so nice of her to send these. You can personalize the books any way you like. You can ask her to do all kinds of different prints, different words. She has different seasonal ones for fall and Christmas. I mean, there's just a huge variety. So I will be sure to link Ashley's shop below, and she was so kind to go ahead and give my viewers a discount, a 15% off discount code if you just type in Sarah15 when you are checking out. So be sure to head on over to her Etsy shop. Maybe grab a few books like this to decorate your homeschool space this year. Alright, so down here on top of the cubby, I have my book stack from Ashley's Homestead, as well as my little cactus plant, and then yet again another blank photo frame. Not exactly sure what I'm going to put in there yet, but something. I also went ahead and put our globe over here. It was something that was on top of our mirrored shelves before, and I just didn't feel like the kids could really see it or utilize it very well, so I went ahead and put that down here where they have better access. Up here on this top shelf, again, that photo frame is going to have our first day of school picture, and then I have my 100 frame from Treasures from Jennifer. And then just because of toddlers and their little hands who like to dump everything together, this is a really good spot for me to kind of house all of our little wooden balls. Once I find where my rainbow wool balls are, I will put those up here as well. These are my little number coins as well as my alphabet coins. So as you can see, I didn't actually end up changing too much on these shelves, but sometimes it's just nice to have a blank slate and to put things back in a way that you think actually will work. Oh, I love my calendar from Treasures from Jennifer. I would really love to have that down maybe closer to where the kids could see it. But again, with little ones right now, they love to take apart the calendar and mix up all the numbers. And so it's an absolute must for me to keep it up and out of reach. So on the top shelf is where it must be for now. Okay, well, that is it for today. I'm exhausted. We are definitely doing takeout for dinner tonight because I'm just out of energy, but I'm really happy with the progress that I made today. Again, not perfect, but definitely big steps in the right direction. Just makes me feel ready and fresh and prepared to start a new school year. There are definitely several things I'd like to finish and add on, maybe some cute little twinkle lights or garland, maybe some chalk art over there on the chalkboard, things like that. But those can be done little by little as we get back into our school routine. Now, if you guys are interested in an updated full schoolroom tour, let me know down in the comments below. That is definitely something we can get into. Be sure to come back next week. I'm going to be sharing some back to school freezer meals that I am going to bulk again to make that back to school season just a little bit easier. All right, guys, hope you're having a great week. See you later.